They've intimidated us. They'll do all manner of things. I hear they are planning accidents for us. Our God protects us, and we shall not keep quiet. So that's a message to those who are planning all manner of things for us. All your planning is in vain. Sabalowooza nti bajja tupangira obubadi oba zi accident oba ziki. Munaye Katonda yatukuuma era ajja tukuuma, tujja sigala nga twogera, tetujja sirika. Katonda yalina obuyinza ku bulamu bwaffe. So we shall not keep quiet about these issues. Recently we unveiled our alternative budget as a serious government in waiting. Liaised with our leader, our president, and with his guidance, we have an alternative budget, which we unveiled the other day. And in our alternative budget, we are saying, let's allocate more money to healthcare, to education, to infrastructure, service delivery issues. Let's cut down on certain things. Let's reduce the over-borrowing that we do. Because even when we borrow this money, one, it is stolen. Two, we bring it after borrowing it and it remains unutilized for a year, 2 years. Meanwhile, we are paying interest on that money we have borrowed. But it's deliberate, as I've said. The people who borrow this money, they put it on a fixed deposit account. They are getting some money of their own. Meanwhile, the taxpayer is the one supposed to pay for this. This is wrong. We said, let's slash budgets across. Mr. Museveni uses 2 billion shillings every day. We said, what for? It does not make sense. Let's cut. We said, even Parliament, let's cut by half. And we said, for us, we think 522 billion is enough to run that legislature. But our colleagues said, no, we need about 1 trillion shillings. And that's the proposal that was tabled. We said, you people, let's listen to the ordinary people. But because they have the numbers, they rejected that. And they're trying to lump us all together to say, you see, this 1 trillion is for the Speaker, the Deputy Speaker, Leader of Opposition's office, and members of Parliament, and so on. Please stop hoodwinking the people of Uganda. How do you say, yes, part of this is for staff members in the office of the Leader of the Opposition, but you refuse to renew the contracts of the staff in our office at the end of January? So they want to pretend like it is part of the entire pool, but of course they are going to snatch it, as you have been seeing. And so we shall not keep quiet about these issues. We'll keep speaking out, and we are rallying the people of Uganda, speak out wherever it is that you are, so that our voice is a resounding one. I saw that some leaders have joined us. I don't know if the Honorable Manjeri Chebakutika was introduced. Oh, she was. I saw her much later. And all the others, we do appreciate you for coming through. Ladies and gentlemen, please do allow me to allow you to allow me to welcome the one and only, elected even though robbed, affirmed by the people of Uganda and rejected by dictators, Obini Ngowi Mitembo, Your Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. Please look up.
Thank you very much, Honorable Senyonyi. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Madam Deputy President, Northern Uganda, Dr. Lena Zibiga, Madam Deputy President, Western Uganda, Honorable Joel Mugisha, our Secretary General, our spokesperson and leader of opposition, all leaders, members of Parliament, mayors, members, the new and very importantly, the old, foot soldiers. Ladies and gentlemen, I salute you. Thank you very much, Comrade Senyonyi, for making it clear, for putting it in clear context. Because since morning, I was scrolling through social media and we're having complaints, but most importantly, regime propagandists trying to bundle us with thieves, saying this money is being misappropriated for the benefit of the Speaker Deputy Speaker, blah, 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 including Office of the Leader of Opposition. Thank you very much for clearing it. Webali nyo, tuja kulukongolo obo, na chimekinga clear. Nti mububbi bwa Museveni ng'akozesa Anita Amongo na bonna bakozesa mu Parliament. Tubiriimu temututeeka mu bintu byammwe Anita Amongo ne Museveni. Tetuli babbi bannammwe. Tekutuli babbi bannammwe wadde be mubba nabo olumu baba bambadde nga ffe naye tetubiriimu ebyo ebintu. We condemn corruption. We are not part of it. We are not part of the mismanagement. Thank you for making it clear, not only in words but action. Ladies and gentlemen, time has gone, so I'll be brief. And I've been largely represented by the speakers that have spoken today. They've welcomed you. I want to add my voice, welcoming the new members. You're very welcome. But we must be very clear to you what you have joined. You've joined no regular political party. You've joined a revolution. This is war. When I was speaking at the memorial of one of our comrades that was murdered by the dictator, I said and I repeat that war is politics with no violence, with no bloodshed. I mean, war is politics with bloodshed, with violence. But politics on the other side is war with no violence. This has been mixed up ever since we got into this struggle. We have been met with violence. Museveni fears the people so much that he deals with us as a military operation. But sebo ne banyabo tubaniriza naye nziramu kikatiriza nti kino kimuyigaseeko mulina okimanya mulinnya y'amagye. Kino temuyingidde mu kibiina kya bufuzi ekya bulijjo mbweno DP ono FDC opposition. Ffe tetuli ba opposition, twawangula baatubba bubbi era ffe tumanyi ffe tukulembera Uganda eno. Mwe temulaba engeri gye tufuga Museveni, si atufuga ffe tumufuga. So this that you joined is war. Luno mwegase ku lutalo, luno lutabaalo bassebo ne bannyabo. Ffe tetuli kibiina kyabo bya bufuzi nedda. We are not a political party. We have a political party. Tetuli kibiina bya bufuzi, just tuyina ekibiina ky'ebyobufuzi. We are much larger than that. We are a revolution struggle. We are a political movement. Yefe tuli people power. Tuli maanyi ga abantu ge tukiikirira. Tobolaba abantu buli gye tuyita yonna bayikanga enjuki. Si lwakuba tuli bagezi nnyo oba tuli bakulu nnyo oba tuli balungi nnyo. No, kubanga tubakiikirira. Era tumanyi bwe tuligezaako bakiikiri okulekeraawo okwogera oludikya bajja tuddukako emisinde. Ensonga lwaki n'abamu ku bannaffe bemulaba eyo abajja nga bakiikirira abantu bwe bakyuka ne batandika okwogera oludikya abantu bababuuka kobere ng'ofaanana otya. Ensonga lwaki bannaffe be tujja nabo ng'abantu be babakuuma ate bwe bamala okulyamu abantu olukwe batambula n'abammundu nga be babakuuma. Ffe tuli people power. We are a people's revolution. So you must understand what you have joined. Twejoyinize ekibiina kya byabufuzi kya bulijjo. Tubaniriza bassebo ne bannyabo naye twagala mumanye ne mission gye tuliko. Kino kye mwegaseeko kye ki? You've not joined an artist who is going to entertain you. No. You've not joined a women's group or a men's group. You've joined a mission to freedom. So a mission yaffe eriemu kujjako Museveni mu ngeri yonna. That is what unites us. We want to put an end to the Museveni dictatorship that has made us beggars, that has turned good people into thieves. That is our objective, number one. Everything else is secondary. We want to remove a dictator. We want to remove that dictator now. That is our major agenda. We are a political party because we don't just want to remove the dictator, but we want to remove the dictator and become the servant leaders. We went already to the people of Uganda, they voted for us. Now we want to actualize that. We want to re-empower the people of Uganda so that their vote begins to count. We want to remove thieves, and we want to do that by any means necessary. The first means is to ensure that we evoke the Constitution, which empowers us to use any means. As a matter of fact, the Constitution empowers you to even use military means to restore constitutionalism. Okay? Only that we don't use military means yet. Museveni and giving him justification to kill us all. Chobola tetunaba kugera kubya ko samono. Ne wankubadde abazikoyisa ate tetubayinaako nnyo buzibu. Hey. We want to evoke the power of the people to rise up and remove Museveni. However, we are a political party because if time for elections come, agwamanyi nago gajini wegali era wetuli era nange wendi era namwe wemuli. However, namukyankubira enduulu omanyi kati mwe bapolitician ebimu byagala nnyo. Njagala mmanye nti oyo atwegaseeko nga ye abala kifo oli wafu. Bange gaffe siri abifo. Era ffe siri akwesimbawo. Etwalina bangi nnyo bajja ne beesimbawo nga beefudde nti bakyali baffe nnyo, nti bafuuti soldiers nnyo. Ashrafu Kasirye baamukuba kiprojectile n'ayatika omutwe n'obwongo bwe ne tubulaba nga busamuse. Kubanga twali tugenda campaigningira Kagabo. Tumamulaba kye yakola. So we are going to identify you according to your actions. So si ku bigambo by'okozesa kuba naffe ketulabyeko tuyize. We welcome you, ladies and gentlemen. Netwagala mumanye nti ffe here in the National Unity Platform, everybody has 100% rights, 100% dignity. Bw'oba olina emyaka 5 ng'olina 18 ffe mu maaso gaffe ffe ekitulamulaga emazima. The Constitution gives us equal rights and equal dignity. Ffe no temunaite tumanyi nti bya bitiibwa. Ekitiibwa tugenda kikuwa kyonna okusinziira ku bikolwa byo. Abo bayazini kawuma boolaba betuwandika ku bisenge betutasuula lunaku kubakungiriza be bakyasinza okubeera n'ekitiibwa ekyawaggulu kubanga bapayinga the ultimate sacrifice. Basaddaaka buli kimu nga kwotadde n'obulimu n'obulamu bwabwe gwe tosobola yadde okusaddaaka omululu gwo ng'ogamba tu. I want to welcome you, ladies and gentlemen, to remind you, those that have joined us, that it's okay to run for office. I saw young men and women here, those in institutions. We welcome you. You are the hope, you young people especially. We believe in you. Mwesimbe oyo naje musobola okwesimbawo bwe munabeera kwalaali tujja bawagira naye ate tubateekeko eriiso ejeji. Namwe basinga abatwegasseko tubaniriza nnyo tubenyumirizaamu mulina obumanyirivu bwe twetaaga. Tusaba obumanyirivu obwo mubuleete tubugatte naffe n'ekibuli kye tulina tuggyeko dikiteeta tuteeketeeke Uganda empya. Tujja kubaagala nnyo, tetujja babuusabuusa, tujja baaniriza, tujja balwanirira naye era tujja bassaako eriiso ejjeji ate tetujja kubatya. Tubaniriza nnyo bassebo ne bannyabo. I want to charge all of you that have joined us today because it's only the leaders that have joined us. But we know there are many people out there. Go and recruit them. Go and teach them about our values, about discipline, about reliability, about inclusiveness, about patriotism, about service. Teach them. Mubayigirize ennono yaffe. Naffe kennyini. In fact, nange kennyini nja basalako eyo ewammwe. Nja kujja. In Busoga, I am coming. Karamoja, I am coming. Mbali, I am coming. Wasaka. Resume our nationwide tour. Munaku ezitali zawala Tugenda kuba tufulumya program yaffe. We shall release our program and inform you when we are coming to you. Now you the leaders, go prepare the masses so we can come and charge them, and ultimately we combine with all Ugandans from all corners of Uganda and we mess up Museveni like never before. And to add my voice on the voice of our leader of opposition about the ongoing strike by the traders, not just in Kampala but all over the country. It is unfortunate that they can empower citizens of Uganda. The citizens don't get tax holidays, foreigners get tax holidays. They bring in foreigners in the guise of investors. But what kind of investor sells on retail or even hawks? Mubalaba abagwira bebaleta okola manufacturing naye nga batunda ne piece emu batembeya n'okutembeya kyokka bo babajjako emisolo gwe munansi tebakujjako musolo bo babasaasira emisolo munansi tebamusaasira musolo. But what is even more powerful, more painful is the wastage and the luxury and the opulence that these thieves are enjoying at the cost of the taxpayers and the entire population of Uganda. Enyono najebononamu emisolo baganda bange singa mugiraba. We want to pay taxes if those taxes are going to benefit us and our children and our people. But see what the taxes are being used for. You have to be overtaxed so that Museveni spends 2 billion every day. At his age, sometimes he does not even know that 2 days has passed. That's all, and it's not a joke. I mean, it would be funny if it was not sad. But that is where we are as a country. All of you know that by their own statistics, which many times is corrupt. But according to the government statistics, 10 is lost in corruption. Out of the money, the 25 trillion and something that's collected out of you, 10 trillion is stolen by them. But that money is stolen and used. Parties given to Anita Mong, genda obule bosobola okugula abeefudiso bamazeyo katugula badipi abadipi tubamaze akatandika kuba NUP abano babbeyi tofaayo kugenda ngobawo bakyo gobadde bitano gobadde meka. That's what Anita Mong does. Ze sente zammwe ze babba ne bagulirira abantu abantu abagezi abantu abategera ne babafuula babawunsa baabwe olwa sente zebadde mummwe abawi b'omusolo. However, I must tell you, comrades, that we are going to cry about the luxury. Tugenda kubeerawo nga batujjako omusolo lwa mpaka kubanga Anita Mong alina okutambula ne escort 8 kubanga ono alina okutambula bwisi kubanga balina okugula abantu naye era mmwe mugenda ozisasula baganda bange. This can mwe kababonaabona. The teachers are suffering the same way. Soldiers, police officers are suffering the same way. Yes, recently Museveni yavuddeyo tubadde nga tuyimbirira tugamba soldiers, they guard us, they keep us safe, they should have salary increment. I'm glad that they are provoked to increase their salaries. But we did not say 800,000. We said the lowest paid soldier should earn 1 million and going above. Yes, Museveni could be a good learner from us, but not the best learner. So, we want the plight of not only soldiers, but police officers too, the teachers too, the medical workers too. Ate bwe mba mwekalakasa muveeyo namwe mwekalakasizeeko baganda bange abasuubuzi kubanga bwe bongeza eddeeyi y'ebintu tewali gwe kijja kutalizayo. Also going to suffer. When the business community is suffering, everybody is going to suffer. But the same thing when teachers are suffering, the same thing when medical workers are suffering. So let us treat them the same. kansubire temujja kuddamu kugamba nti amu abakayana okukyusa omukulembeze mwe muli mu politics. Kansubire temuddemu kugamba ffe tujja okuzooganya tukube dictator ya ate mulinnya mu bintu byaffe. Ebintu tulina birinyamu tusobole okukyusa eggwanga. The problem is Museveni and Musevenism. Nobody is safe, not teachers, not traders, not medical workers, not students, not anybody. So remember that. Finally, comrades, all of you have seen on TV the shame, the hypocrisy of this regime. 1 year later, he's also complaining because he does not see the dictator. Now I saw Balaam ninga kati nono Balaam no wa Balaam gwe. Nina pajayo ndikirako Museveni bali abantu abatya. Museveni atutya. Ate Museveni tumututte buli wamu. Abasibe naye bamulimbulago kubanga tebalina musango. Tuze tubagamba wano tetulina kwegayirira muntu nga tetulina musango. Tebalina musango gwe bazza. Oli wajjana kugamba nti olina omusango ndyoke nkute oba otunze eddembe lyo. Mwabawulira nga Bobbiwine kababudde bagamba tugende twogere ne dictator naye bagamba tetugenda kuteesa na muntu tuteese ku ki? Okay, nti kati tuze kuteesa tuwa abantu baffe ffe tumuwe eki? Yabaffe mwe abamuwoleza yabawaaki era ekibawa kukola ki? Okay, tuyinza okuba tumanye ebimu byabawa naye ebibawa kukola ki? Yali abasasula ki? So we are not going to beg for our freedom from Museveni. We are not criminals. We did not do anything wrong. Tetulina musango gwe twazza, abaana tebalina musango gwe bazza, namwe abali wano temulina musango gwe muziza. Muli wano might not put me in prison and make me beg for mercy. We are not going to beg for mercy from you, Museveni. That is impossible. Ekyo kikafuwe. We know he's already approaching the families of many of our friends. Batukirira family zaabwe, nze bwe ngendayo mukomera okubakyalira abasibe. Baŋŋaana okubalaba. Nti bw'ojja basaamulo. Tebamanyi ate bali be banteekamu lo. Kati bw'oba tulya kusaanya nange ani ateekamu munne ekibuli? Bw'otulya macete nange ani ateekamu munne ekibuli? Infanze mbangenze mukomera kwogere kunyumyamuko nabo nveeyo nga bankyaginze ate nzije nga ndi mukambwe nnyo. So you cannot bend them, you cannot make them bow, and we shall not plead for mercy from you, Dictator Museveni. Never. Era omuntu yenna aligenda neegalira Museveni oyo si munnaffe tumwegaanirawo. Bajja kufuna bannaffe oba ababadde naffe babambaze engoye zaffe bagambe affe tugenze kwegatta ku Museveni. Abo naawe abo babadde baffiira ebbanga lyonna. Ye lwaki sikomaawo? Mwebale nnyo mwebale ddala abasebe ne banyabo kupuliza. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Olutalo baluwedde tuliyambale ngule.